Welcome to the party. Here we go. We are in. There was some technical difficulties in the beginning, but we got it squared away. I'm here today because I just had to show you guys something. There hasn't been a lot of advances in the area of Gary's Mod physics. I realize that. I'm a professor of the field, and it's been stagnant for a while now. I'm here to tell you. So, for what I have to show you today, let's just load up Novenka, and we will do a little experimentations. We here at the Devrolay Gary's Mod Motor Corporation have been hard at work. Our engineers have been sweating, bleeding, and biting their nails at the results of the latest experiment. They're just so excited to show you. It's totally a blast to just bomb around on it too. It's extremely fast. It's just like some of the other vehicles that I have on the workshop, but it's just improved in so many ways. Flying cars are real now. Did you guys know that? Flying cars are real. I'm here to tell you. I'm trying to make it so that I can observe the chat at the same time here. Okay. Alright. I need to be able to see the chat. Of course, I don't remember how to do that. Oh, doesn't matter, we're going in. I'm viewing the chat on my phone right now, so I'll be able to keep up if anybody decides to pop in and start dropping opinions or anything crazy like that. We'll get the Thought Police right on that stuff. Oh, it's so nice to be back in Gary's Mod. It's such an aesthetic to just walk around in the map and hear your footsteps. Do that a little bit. I don't know why the sound is not doing it. Anyway, let's get what we are here to show off. Now this is GM Novenka. This is a great map to test out vehicles. This is one of our laboratories as of late. This is as good a spot as any. Everything I'm about to show you, we'll go to the dupe store, my uploads, to show you that everything that here is available on the dupe store. The invention that I have to show you today is called the Tracker. Let's take a look at the V1. Look at that beauty. Never before in Gary's Mod has there been such a sexy vehicle made from basic parts that everybody has. Let's take a look under the hood here. The steering is what is unique about this. I couldn't reproduce this if you asked me to, but it is totally independent front steering. Watch this. You use the numpad to control it. 4 and 6 to turn, 8 is forward, accelerate, and 5 is backwards. But you can see when I hit 4 and 6, the front wheels move somewhat independently. Let's get a different view here. Turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right. And the wheels also spin the corresponding way to assist with turning. Now you wouldn't think that this makes much of a difference, but this actually makes a huge difference when you are traveling at very high speeds, as we frequently are here. So, without a further ado, let's give it a go. We gotta get the third-person view. This is the V1 of the Tracker. I've been playing with versions that have been upgraded with more thrusters, but this is just... It's got a nice weight to it. It's a little slidey, as you can see. most of the power does come from the thrusters as opposed to the wheels. But in terms of acceleration and control, look at that. Can I stop before I go in the water? The answer is yes. Oh! You can probably hear these wind-blowing sound effects that are unfamiliar to you if you play Gary's mod. Well, that itself is a mod. It just adds a little bit of realism. It's a little bit of a quality of life thing. Stuck that landing. Let's just try a really good straightaway here. And so, we also have a boost function. As opposed to normal acceleration, which is 8, you know, forward. We also have 9, which is firing those turbos in the back. You can see them shooting off flames. So we can try a little straightward acceleration with the turbo and reach some pretty crazy speeds. Oh no! This is the first of our, I'm sure, many nuclear meltdowns we're having. We're having a fusion reaction here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on. Come on. Physics has forgotten its job, ladies and gentlemen. When that happens, the situation becomes very dangerous. You can die from just touching the wrong thing. You know what I'm talking about. It appears to have settled, but things are still not in the correct way. So I'm going to pick it up and shake it around a little bit, and hopefully that fixes it. It definitely helps when you spawn these in to no-collide every piece to its neighbor pieces, and you won't get so much of that. And you can no-collide the seat to things, because in my original design I had everything no-collided, of course, but the dupe doesn't always remember. Yeah. Well, I think it'd be better if we just spawned a new dupe, huh? Alright, we need to do the straightaway test. This is somewhat of a smaller straightaway. Let's see if we can find it. Kind of engage the turbo here and not hit a wall. Oh, too late. Hitting a wall at high speeds does come with risks. You can send parts of your physics through the wall and your design will never recover. The welds will be infinitely clipping. Here we go. Oh, we're gaining flight a little bit. This is also what happens when you reach certain acceleration levels. You need downforce. This is something that our engineers have compensated for. If you are driving and your car starts to fly everywhere like it's doing to me right now, numpad plus, the plus key, is apply downforce. You can see what's happening to the car when I press it. It is becoming stuck to the ground like a magnet. So I can use this at high speeds to stay on the ground and stay in control and keep my front end from flying up in the air. Watch. Applying downforce. Not enough downforce was applied. Physics is gonna physics though sometimes, so it's not a perfect system. Let's try it again here. Apply downforce. Obviously, this model needs a little more downforce. Some of the later models were given improved downforces. Speaking of, let's get right to them. The tracker proved to be a classic. The steering is really what was revolutionary about it. Then I went on to perfect the design, and then I learned English after that, so forgive me. Perfecting the design from there with the Tracker Streetcar. This one is meant for maps like GM Big City, where you got lots of buildings, and you got lots of corners and turns, fine point turns to make. This one's steering is allowed for a little more room, and the thrusters and the wheels are also compensated for it. And the weight has been slightly adjusted. This one's got more of the weight of, like, it feels like it's driving a GTA car. You can feel the car's weight with every turn and every push of the accelerator. You know, it's not flying off the rails at the first go. Let's give this one a little spin. This one has turbo too. Now you might be wondering how I'm flying around with the car here. That's because in addition to the downforce key, which you see I'm pressing the downforce every once in a while here, boom, boom, boom. That's applying downforce. That's been improved from the last model. But also, there's upforce. There's thrusters on the bottom facing up. That is the 0 key on the number pad. This allows you to literally have a flying car. You can bounce around like you're Murray from Sly Cooper. The really nice thing about this is once you learn just how the motion reacts, you can pretty much have a flying car. It's not that much harder than doing the helicopter piloting, you know, the WAC mod. So, I'm sure people will get the hang of it. Let's do a little ascension. There we go. The wheels are especially elastic on this model, but it allows for some great moves here. Let's just try to fly clear across the map here. Whoa! You gotta use the turbo very sparingly. Very sparingly. Up and away! You'll see the wheels occasionally go flat. That's all part of the process. Just trust that. That's normal. Just like in real life. See how this one is much more articulated for turning. The accelerating thrusters were toned down a slight bit to allow for that. Now let's open it up. Oh, I was hoping I'd get to that tunnel unscathed. Just don't jump fail. Up and away. It is very hard to control when you're in the air, but, you know. Nice thing about this vehicle also, it's aquatic. As long as you can hold your breath infinitely underwater, you will be fine. The other one's a little fun to drive in the water though, because this one's already a little weighed down. Up and away, come on. And stick the landing. Yeah. How's that for a commercial? Can we just appreciate the beauty of this vehicle? The tracker. You want it. Your neighbors want it. Everybody wants it. Buy it. Buy it. Oh, my dogs are appearing restless. They might start barking soon. Let's see. Maybe a jump scare moment if they do. Here we go. This is a good spot to test our little speed tasks here. We're gonna zip from one end of the map to the other. You see right behind me there's an invisible wall, and in front of me is the whole map. So let's run a couple speed tests. 3, 2, 1, go! Turbo engaged! It's all about being able to maintain your steering at these high speeds. That's the tricky part. When you are designing, you find that if you place the thruster even a tiny little bit off-center, it will affect the entire engineering of your acceleration. Got a little view of my guy's dental work there. And we're going to do a smooth little transition into the tunnel. Yeah! Turbo engaged! Oh! Who needs ramps, man? I just ramped that thing with no ramp. Rampless ramping. Let's do it. Oh no! Fusion! Fusion reaction! Everything is normal. My car is trying to transform. Some of my magnets are repelling instead of attracting. Up, up, and away? Maybe that'll help. Oh no! Wait. 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 See? This is all you... When you have your moments of spontaneous fusion in your Gmod physics experiments, You just have to hope for something called spontaneous reconstruction. And that is where something gets hit from the right angle, some kind of collision happens, and everything gets sent right back to where it was originally supposed to be. And that is what just happened. Our car was not destroyed. It was spontaneously reassembled to 100% condition. You know, just like in real life, when you hear something, your car makes a terrible noise, and then, you know, you hope that it was nothing, so you decide to ignore it for a little while, and then your check engine light comes on, then it goes away. It's kind of like that. Crashed into ourselves there for a second. It appears to have been accepted by the physics gods, though. Up and away. Turbo! Turbo! We're flying! Up and away. Oh no. Wait, wait. We're okay. We're okay. Alright. So as you can see, the Tracker streetcar is just a great time. You can zoom around and fly around and have all sorts of control. Obviously, one of the more revolutionary Gmod vehicles ever designed, if you ask me, and I'm only the person who made it. But now, it's time that you see the final product, that even after that one was perfected, and I know it's hard to believe, but yes, there was room for improvement. This is the final product. The Tracker Racer. This version is meant for top speeds. This is meant for total control at the maximum speeds. Let's do a little experimenting here. Just right up the invisible wall casually. A little corkscrew maneuver. That probably looked really cool from somebody sitting on the ground. Let's jump these mountains here. The nice thing about your applied downforce button, this is a good time to show it, is you can use your applied downforce button to get unstuck from being upside down. Let me demonstrate right now. Yeah, see? It works pretty nicely. Alright, let's try to stay around here a little bit. Never mind. Light as a feather, I'm telling you. And look at this speed. Look at this speed and straightness. And stops on a dime. In terms of transportation, remarkable. This is look at those thrusters working. Thrusters at the same time. Oh! I thought we were going to have a fusion event there for sure. Oh, there it is. Not sure what's happening, folks. There we go. We're right side up. Thank you very much. A couple donuts. You see how many more thrusters are on this one than the previous iterations. This one is truly made for maximum speed. Oh. I'm hoping that would pan out. Let's take this one under the water, see how it fares. It's a little slow going, but the turbo helps. Water definitely slows you down, though. When in doubt, just fly away. first-person action. You can see this turning system at work. Can't drive in first person, I forgot. Can't fly in first person either. Soft water landing, it's alright. Like a slow ascent type thing. I hope you don't have vertigo if you're watching this, because I'm doing some curly fries, let me tell you. The longest curly fry in the whole box, that's the trick that I'm going for. We land this. We landed it. Oh! Oh! I really thought we were going to land that. He's sticking his hands up through the roof. He's having that good of a time. Applying turbo. Oh my lord. Applying turbo. We're gonna hit the top of the map. Nope, we just hit the top of the map. Fluttering back down to earth. Straight through. Not touching the walls. Oh, we did it! And lift off. 3, 2, 1. That is some extreme speeds right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving at flubber speeds. Dang, we made it all the way to the Wii Fit Island, or the Wii Sports Resort Island. The only way vehicles could get any better than this is if they were traveling interdimensionally. Get on down to your local Devrelay dealer now and get yourself one. Or just hop on down to the Duke store. And start breaking the speed limits today. Stick the landing! Yeah. Full tunnel. Across the tunnel. Well, I guess technically we did make it in the tunnel. Didn't touch the tunnel. I'm on the way. Now that you can see the capabilities of the tracker, I think the only thing left to do now is go to GM Genesis and do a couple time runs. Really show you how fast it goes. You know that little circuit track it's got? That would be perfect. Pushing the limits here at speed and speed management. And speed assistant management. And speed assistant management. Oh! We had a physics spasm there, but I think we're going to be okay. Alright, I'm gonna hit only the up key, and then I'll hit the A key once I hit the top of the crest. Ready? Nice. Okay, here comes another. Oh, I can see it already. 3, 2, 1. I am steering at these high speeds to maintain control! Cue the ET music. Of course, if Gary's mod was a little more realistic and there was things like downforce, you could add wings to this design, and you could literally make like airplane designs just from gaining up enough speed. You actually do get liftoff when you have a certain amount of speed, but it's not from air resistance, it's from your thrusters trying to go faster than physically possible. 1.21 gigawatts! That was amazing. Let's do it again. Oh! The tunnel got us. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Spontaneous reconstruction. That is the nicest feature of these vehicles, I'm telling you. Yes! Come on. There we go. Let's get one more look at this sexy beast. Yes. That's right. It's the sexiest Gmod car you've ever seen. And it's capable of so much more than just looking good. What's that? There's traffic? Oh, well, you know what? I'll just take the airway. I'll just take the rooftops. I give this design only about a 15% chance to crash your computer, especially if you have a lower end one. If you have a higher end one, you'll be fine. There's just minor physics errors and stuff like that. Just breaking the ground to the universe and stuff. Full speed ahead, and then try to maintain your control. This is a perfect little pedestal to end the video right here. The controls are just so satisfying, I'm telling you. Cha-ching. Beautiful. Look at that wheel hanging out. What an accent. What an attitude. Can we get him with the city in the background? Kind of thing. Modern transport solutions for the modern man. We could have servers full of these driving around. And, you know, crashing every 10 minutes because of physics glitches. But could be fun. Anyway, that was really all I had to show today. Thanks for tuning in. There's another screenshot right there. Amazing. You want to get a look under the hood? Why not? Look at this independent steering system. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I couldn't design this again if you asked me to. But it works. And it's on the dupe store. That's literally all that matters. Well, folks, there's one more. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you go give the tracker a spin, because it's a great time. And in the meantime, you know where we'll be. We'll be making the next greatest in Gmod transportation. Alright, I'm going to do a turbo with a turn here to do the finale. Sometimes a great turbo, and we'll also drift it. Somehow we managed it. Can we do it again? Can we do a 180 drift? Let's stay on the track. Turbo. And disengage turbo, turn. Turbo again. No! Oh no! This was the moment I realized my experiments had brought consequences that I could have never foreseen. Trapped in that physics glitch, I was so scared for my life. As I felt the roof panel press down on my head, I realized I probably should have grown some hair. Let's see if it'll respond to controls. This isn't looking good, folks. Oh, we have some activity. The car is trying to free itself from the grip of... Oh, we're back. We are back in business, ladies and gentlemen. That just goes to show why the Tracker Racer is really the most reliable every time. Oh, that was almost awesome. Turbo, turn. Up and away. I think I need to load up GM Fork after this. Bomb around on the mountain map. Show you how it handles on that. Look at the control of the turbo. Look at the control. We're gonna do a 180 here. Oh! Well, it was more like a 290. 270. Turbo. The later two editions of the Tracker are very nice because you can see we totally eliminated the front flying up at high speeds problem. We have automatic downforce applied when you hit the accelerator key. We really went the extra mile for your comfort and luxury. As long as I don't get stuck in the wall. Chubbawamba. Alright, folks, seriously, thanks for tuning in.